Of course, by Solid Steel, as well as Iranian Weapons Works and the Hermes EL Motors Company. Thank you very much for your continued sponsorship. Tonight, we bring you unparalleled action. We are live from Planet Hardcore once again, and tonight we are debuting a Junkyard elimination match. 6 contestants. One enters after the other until only one mech remains.
It's gonna be quite a match, Victor.
Absolutely. We already saw some brilliant action in the pre-card tonight. Death's Whisperer fought BTS. BTS won with his controversial pilot ejection technique.
It's quite the move. Spectacular to see.
Rules are still being reviewed to confirm that that is legal within BFF Federation rules. However, for now, it remains a devastating, if underhanded, tactic.
Gotta hand it to BTS on that one.
Absolutely. As always, changing the game. But, Bill, let's take a moment and hear from our contestants for this evening's match.
I hear they've got some things to say.
Absolutely.
When Mr. Monahan told me that I was going to be competing in a Junkyard elimination match on Planet Hardcore, I spent all week picking up cars and smashing them over my robot skull just to get ready for it. I'm finally getting a shot at the title that I deserve. What? No. Oh, apparently there's no title involved. Why have I been smashing cars over my head? Anyways, I'm gonna win. Steel out.
Saturday? Planet Hardcore? You know I'm here for that. We're in a junkyard and I don't even care. So many of these mechs deserve to be there that they'll just fit in with the rest. They put me in the smallest mech because they knew that the larger ones would just hold me back. So we're going to see what it takes to take them down. I'm looking at you, Mod. Your time's coming.
The Junkyard Elimination match is brought to you by Kairos Mod. You're welcome. In this match, I get called out. By who? Oso. Why would he even bother calling me out? Everybody knows that he's a piker. He's new to this. He doesn't have the skills. He doesn't have the guts. He doesn't have the smarts. Nothing he does impresses anybody. But he's allowed to come in and challenge for the title. Now, the challenge is not for the title for this match, but in his mind, he thinks this is the grand thing. Anytime when you step into a match where I'm involved, it becomes a main event. So, I invite you to come on. Whether it be the Prince, whether it be Scott Steele, whether it be the Paradigm, whether it be Oso, it doesn't matter. Because in the end, the winner will still be me, and I will be known as the best. Kairos Mod, the MOD.
Hello. Oh, an elimination match in a junkyard, one of my favorite places ever. You know, Kairos Mod, I hear, is going to be fighting in this particular match, and I am just delighted to be facing him. Whether I enter first or whether I enter last, it doesn't matter. Winning doesn't matter. I don't have to beat all of them. I just have to beat you, Kairos. And don't think I'm not coming for you, baby.
This is a wonderful time. Hello to you. Oh, hello to you. Prince Hakim. I play no games here. I cause royal pains.
This mod man, whoever, what is this? You are beneath me. I have destroyed more families with these hands than the President of the United States. I win everything. You look at me in my eyes. Look at me. I am the captain now. This is my time. You are nothing to me. I wash my hands of you. What is this? A junkyard match on whose planet? Not mine. I know what I own and I will own you. I don't play. What is this? Funny man face. Man wears mask. Look at this. He's crazy. This guy's... No, I am the winner. Yeah. Today. Enigmo will destroy all competitors. I will take each and every robot and rip their limbs off and club them repeatedly. And then I will finish them off with the conundrum. Nobody has seen the conundrum yet. Everybody will see the conundrum today.
Oh, incredibly strong words from our competitors.
Very strong words. I'm very excited about this match.
The MOD, the modern era. Seems like everyone's gunning for him today, Bill.
It does. He does inspire that reaction, but do they really have what it takes to beat him in the ring?
Well, I think they'll definitely need to invest in some solid steel armaments to have a shot against the MOD.
Solid steel. Tough, dependable, reliable.
Always.
Let's start this match.
Absolutely. We take you live to the ring. This order was randomly selected. The competitors have no knowledge of who will take part first and who will follow. Again, the rules of the match, we start with 2. When one is defeated, the victor stays in the combat and meets the next challenger. And we're ready to find out the first contestant now. Oh, and it looks like it is Enigma. The mysterious, the dangerous, the curiosity, Enigma.
It looks like he's squaring off with Oso Grande in this first round.
And the young upstart Oso is joining him once again in the smaller mech today. But you can never discount Oso's natural athleticism. Really helps him out in these robot fights.
Let's see how this happens.
I will begin with charge.
Oh, and Enigma charges right in.
A solid impact.
Yo, where's gotta be from?
Hit him center mass on that one. Oso looks a bit rocked. But let's see how the young upstart responds here.
You want to run into me? That's fine. How you gonna like it from the ground? I'm gonna trip you.
Oh! Oso goes low, and the trip is successful. Enigma is laying flat on his back.
No damage done.
No damage done, apparently.
Knocked down, though.
He is prone.
And then Oso again.
Ho-ho!
And Oso utilizing the inherent athleticism to speedily follow up on his last attack.
I think they say never kick a man while he's down, but we don't know what you are, Enigmo.
Definitely straining the bounds of courtesy on that one, folks, but an effective tactic.
Facing his front is standard. 2 locations.
Oso Grande.
Kicking the arms.
Kicking him directly in the arms and torso again, continuing to rack up more damage here to Enigma. Let's see how this mystery being responds.
Enigmo takes right arm, and Enigmo brings up into robot groin area.
Oh, it's the veteran move! You hate to see it, folks.
On the kick table,
Effective.
one location.
I punch Bear in his robot junk.
Looks like it looks like it rolled off a bit and hit him in the right leg. Still doing some nice damage to Oso there.
Most of that leg armor is gone.
Holding on by a thread.
Enigma stays in the chair, goes again.
And it looks like that did have a psychological effect. Oso is staggered back, and Enigmo has another opportunity here.
I want to attempt grapple from ground, grab legs, and take to ground with me.
Both going down. Standard hit location on both.
Right arm
Right arm for Enigma.
and right arm.
Arm to arm.
And Enigmo has grappled him. It looks as they took it down, they both took a hit on their right shoulder. We'll see how that affects things moving forward. Once again, this has turned into just a spit fight right in the mud. We'll see how Oso responds now.
Is this the game you want to play? You don't go into a hugging match with a bear. I'm gonna pick him up and just hurl him to the side.
Again, one standard location for each of them.
Left torso, right leg. And Oso, grappling from underneath, he flips Enigmo over and is taken top position. Once again, both bots sustaining heavy damage.
Stay in the Nazi. Going again.
We could do this all day, Enigmo. But I got other fish to fry.
Stay in the Nazi.
Alright. I'm gonna...
That's very true, fish like bears.
While I'm holding him, I'm just gonna kick him.
Want some to kick table?
Oh, and a vicious kick to the downed Enigmo. His right leg taking some serious damage there.
Taking a beating there on Enigma. That leg cannot take much more of that.
And Enigma, the wily, crafty, almost downright duplicitous mech wrestler. Let's see how he responds.
Enigmo does not like fish. Enigmo stand and punch robot bear in stupid face.
Punch location. Once.
Oh, and Enigmo stands with a devastating punch to the right torso of Oso Grande.
And swap.
You got a nice hook, but your leg's looking a little weak. So I think I'm gonna try to take that out. We'll see how good you can stand up against me with one leg. Kick again!
Oh!
Kick. One location.
And a devastating kick to the right leg.
Yeah.
Almost all the armor gone there. Not
Connects.
much more can take.
Once again, both standing by a thread.
And swap.
And Enigmo powers back up.
I can barely walk. I will punch in face again. Stupid bear face! Stupid bear face!
Oh, and he connects with a devastating 1-2. His right torso and left arm taking damage.
And stay in the chair.
As they stand toe to toe, this has turned into an all-out slobber knocker.
I will now attempt drop kick.
And the mighty Enigma rears up, blasting
One
Oso.
standard.
Now I am prone.
right in the left arm, takes him down. Both men hit the ground.
All right, then. Is that how we're going to play? I'm going to stand up and elbow drop him.
One standard. Actually, that's going to be 4 standards. Sorry.
You like being on the ground so much.
Oh, and also flies. Coming down across his torso, giving some big damage to that right arm. Once again, taking the pain to Enigmo. And you just have to wonder how much more of this the big bot can take.
Both of those mechs have sustained a tremendous amount of damage, and still not a single pilot knocked unconscious.
Enigmo bear hug grapple and roll towards cars and tanks.
Oh, and it looks like Enigmo has evil intentions leading up towards some of those broken pieces.
It's just a move, so you still have combat action.
Then I grab Robot's arm and I smash into tank.
Oh, targeted shots on Oso's arms.
And he is...
See how well you fight bear with no arms to hug.
The no-armed bear analogy has lost me somewhat. However, I'm sure there's a good reason for that I'm just not familiar with.
And that arm is ripped off.
Oh, and indeed, he has ripped the arm off of Oso Grande. It'll be tough for his natural athleticism to make up for that loss of an arm.
Is that how we're going to play it? All right, then. You got me close to these tanks, so, my one arm. Can I grab my arm back? I'm going to grab my arm back and smash him with it.
Oh!
We're going to go hand-to-hand combat.
Also,
One standard hill.
resorting to some savage tactics, using his own arm to bludgeon Enigmo directly in his right arm,
And destroys it.
destroying his right arm in the process. They truly seem to be trying to put a hurt on each other at this point. And remember, folks, this is just the first round of this elimination junkyard match.
All right, well, that arm's pretty beat. But you got me over here by these busted down cars, and this ain't a junkyard match for nothing. Grab one and slam it into him again.
One standard location.
My one.
Right.
Transfers to right torso.
Oh, and he hits through the destroyed arm, bludgeoning him in his right torso with the junkyard materials at hand. The savagery at display here is truly not for the weak at heart.
These two competitors are just amazing, Victor.
Absolutely. This is the kind of top-notch battle tech that you only get with your BFF League subscription.
The premier in mech sports entertainment.
I will grab a tank, and then to show Bear how strong I am, I smash over my own head.
Oh, interesting
Standard location
tactic.
on it.
We're going to have to see how this plays out for him. He hits himself directly in the right torso.
He missed his head.
That's what happens when you make a called shot. Occasionally you get too caught up in the moment.
I believe he knocked himself out, Victor.
Oh, heavens! I haven't seen that since '06. Remember that time that Dad did that?
Oh, wow, that was a fantastic match. And the follow-up was just devastating. I wonder if Oso's going to be able to capitalize on this kind of his position.
Absolutely. This is the sort of thing that a youngster can always get caught up in and miss their opportunity. Let's see what Oso does here.
I don't really feel good about fighting a man who knocks himself out. I'm gonna try to pick him up just to stabilize him. Just stand on your feet. Let's do this.
Oso, an incredible show of sportsmanship here. Didn't want to take advantage of an already prone individual by their own hand.
This could cost him the match.
Absolutely. These are the sort of killer instincts that I was talking about. You know for a second that Karis Mod never would have given up that chance.
Not a chance. Still in the seat.
I think he's gonna wake up. I don't have time for this. Headbutt.
Oh! And a mighty headbutt strike.
And both opponents are unconscious on the field.
And they have both fallen prone. Apparently both unconscious at this point. It's a race to see who will revive themselves first to carry out and win this first round.
It looks like Enigmo is regaining that sense of balance and coming back. That may have been a fatal mistake by Oso.
I get up first like Rocky in Rocky 2. And then I do elbow drop on remaining good arm, targeted shot, remaining good arm of Stupid Bear.
Don't need a location on that, it is targeted.
Lovely. Oh! Enigmo is up, and it looks like he's paying Oso back with a taste of some of his own medicine.
And he takes that arm clean off. With no arms, what is Oso going to do? And Oso is still not waking up. Enigmo has the chance to finish it right here.
I will grab him and show him my conundrum. I grab him around the head, and I drop.
Oh, this could be... I believe this is the
That is the
we were
finisher, the
promised.
conundrum! No one has ever seen that move before.
Thunderous
and Oso
impact.
is eliminated from the match.
Just the sort of carnage you just...
Enigmo!
Oh. Once again, that show of sportsmanship, unfortunately, leading to Oso's downfall.
Wow, what a match that started with. Yeah, it looks like we have our next contender is on their way into the ring. It is the one, the only, Judas Paradigm.
Oh! Judas has a personal streak and personal stake going with Kairos Mod currently. He said that is his sole focus for this match.
I wonder what he's going to do to Enigmo to get him out of the way.
Well, what do we have here? Carry. Something for me to pick at. Standing?
Standing.
Excellent.
Missing an arm.
Back up and charge if I have enough movement.
Indeed.
The old shoulder tackle.
And Judas charges right in.
8 total locations.
Oh! Blasting him on the left side. He seems to line up directly at that arm and torso. Just devastating impact here.
How does that feel, Enigmo?
And
I
knocks
guess
him
you
down.
can't answer what with not having a face and all.
And Enigmo is down. Joining me here in the booth is Oso Grande. Oso, how did you feel about your efforts there?
You know, I can't judge what other people do, but I'm not going to let a man knock himself out to win. That is not how I play.
A very commendable effort. Do you think that played into your defeat?
Oh, that is the only reason I lost. There's no doubt. In my mind.
I'm just glad that you recognize that fact. Back to the action now. Let's see how Enigmo responds.
I take one good arm, and once again, into robot junk.
Oh, once again going back to the well with the veteran move.
Once on the kick table.
This is more of a holdover from a forgotten age, as mechs no longer have sensors in those regions.
But it hurts. It hurts a lot.
Again, it's all pure psychology from the dangerous, dubious Eastern European.
Psychosomatic things still affect you.
And you keep the momentum and stay in the seat.
Once again, seems to be distracting.
Has a definite psychological effect.
Rise up and drop kick again.
Oh, and Enigma goes for another big drop kick.
Standing. Oops.
Doesn't knock him down, though. Wow, that is impressive fortitude by Judas Paradigm to remain on his feet. I need 6 location standard.
I've been there, and that is the worst feeling. You put all you can into a kick and...
Oh, but he does get up, and though Judas remains standing, he is kicked directly in the head.
And is knocked unconscious.
Oh, and the big bot falls. Once again, these are the kind of turns that we...
still standing, just knocked out in the
Yep.
cockpit.
Knocked out on his feet. Goodness gracious. This is just the kind of action that we're proud to deliver here at BFF.
I stand and pick up a car from next to me and smash over stupid robot head.
1 standard.
I've seen Paradigm take a lot.
Left arm. Oh, and he bashes his left arm. Once again, you can never count Paradigm out. He's got too much experience, too much ring savvy, and too little control of reality currently.
But he looks like he's regaining consciousness. That hit seemed to bring him back into the fight.
I do not like crazy robots. Okay. Roll my bell a little, that's all right. That's just fine, in fact. Why would I be mad about something like that? Hold on, I'm just gonna pick this tank up and hit you with it.
Oh!
1 standard.
Devastating tank blast.
How much more can Enigmo take?
Directly to the left arm.
One of the few untouched body parts Enigmo has.
Uh-oh. That does give me a bit of an idea, I must say.
Ruh-roh indeed.
But nearly through the armor in 1 strike with that swung tank. And the momentum is still in Judas Paradigm's pocket on this one.
Atlas strong, baby. Kick to the legs.
1 kick location.
And a kick to the left leg.
Ooh.
Does it hurt? I bet it hurts. You can tell me it's okay, Enigma. I won't be mad. Does it hurt?
Still keeping that leg, but there is not much structure left inside of it. We can see clear through the armor to the very fibers of that leg.
Well,
Let's see what Enigma's got in store to return fire against such a brutal attack from Judas.
and also you have to start thinking, what's keeping a guy like Enigmo up at this point?
Pure spite. That's all it can be. I don't know what he's got against Judas, but it's keeping him up.
Clearly
Yes,
not human.
It's more than spite. It's also Eastern European amphetamines.
Ah, yes, from the famous East German swim team.
I will punch stupid crazy robot in stupid crazy face.
The called shot is gonna miss.
Oh, he takes a big swing back. In his zeal, overextends and misses.
But he still has momentum.
Forearm shimmy.
1 punch location.
Oh, and he blasts him in the right arm. Clearly utilizing some more of that Eastern European style training.
Swap out.
Oh, golly. Where'd you learn to punch like that, Enigmo? Hurts a lot. Maybe almost this much. Initiate a grab.
You've got him grappled.
All right. I'm going to attempt to throw him into the tanks.
Give me 6 hit locations.
Standard.
Yes.
That is an effective use of the ring.
Oh, just raking him across all of this. All of this detritus. Striking him in the legs, torso, left and right. Truly, Judas doing a number on him.
With that much damage to the torso, the engine on that mech has stopped functioning. It looks like Enigmo is eliminated by proxy. That pilot is still functioning. I can't believe it. Couldn't take him out of the match, but he stopped that mech dead in its tracks. It's nothing but more junk in the junkyard now.
Well, well, well. Ooh. next.
Thank you again for joining us, Oso.
As always, Victor.
We've got another competitor in the ring. It is Kyrus Mod himself. Oh my.
The MOD is in the house tonight.
And he is taking the hot seat right away and going to see what he can do with some momentum.
All right. Well, Paradigm. Heard you had a good match. Against those scrubs. But here comes the mod. Let's do this. Come on, man.
Oh, I've been waiting for you, big boy.
I know you have.
And business is about to pick up, ladies and gentlemen.
What a grudge match.
All right. Let's start this. Charging.
Oh, and Kyrus immediately charges in.
Woo! I need 8
Dangerous.
hit locations to the rear.
Dangerous strategy.
Oh yes, Enigmo joining us. Enigmo, amazing match you had. What can you tell us about how that played out? What was your strategy going into there?
Enigmo knows no such thing as strategy. Enigmo just punched in robot junk
Yes, we did notice that was a popular tactic of yours.
and punch in face.
Both very viable tactics. Well played. And again, quite a run.
Thank you.
Solid impacts throughout, including to the head. If Judas takes another hit like that, the head will not survive on that atlas.
Oh, Kyrus going directly for the back of the head. Dangerous move, but very effective strategy.
But he's not out of this match yet. Let's see what Judas can do in response.
Oh, wow, I never expected you, Mod, to hit a guy in the back like that. Oh, wait. Yeah, I did. Okay, well, I mean, we can absolutely fight like that if you really want to. I'm gonna flip around behind him and give him my best shot in the back.
Punch, kick,
Which does more?
kick.
Kick. Kicks the rear, just one.
Mm-hmm.
An incredible show of athleticism from the old wily veteran. Judas jumps back over the MOD and produces a strong kick to his left leg.
Sorry, this does handle like an assault. I was aiming for your face.
Trying to chop down the big box.
And takes
one
him
blow
off
at a
his
time.
feet.
Uh-oh.
And the momentum is still in Judas's pocket. Can he capitalize on a downed opponent?
Can I climb up on the pillar and death from above?
Absolutely. From the top.
Crazy man jump on top.
And he lands on him successfully. I am going to need 6 hit locations. Rear. Stand.
Crazy man jump on jerk. I am so excited about this. I have been wanting to hold you like this for so long, guys.
Oh, goodness gracious. It seems that he's hit both of his arms rather severely, as well as his torso. What an incredible attack. Judas, once again showing he's never someone you can count out.
Hurt like hell, but so worth it. So very worth it.
With both mechs down, let's see how Kyrus Mod can respond.
All right. That was uncomfortable and creepy, but I expected that from him.
Snuggles.
Oh, all right. Fair enough. So, see if I can try to upkick him from this position.
Kyrus Mod forcing the 2 opponents to their feet.
All right, and grapple.
And grabbing a hold of him. It's a tough competition, but he seems to have the slight upper hand in the grab.
And now, I think I have leverage to throw.
Keeping momentum in his pocket, he tries to throw him. But somehow Judas resists and keeps his feet.
All right, fair enough.
Swap seats.
The MOD trying for some innovative offense, but once again, Judas seems to have him well scouted.
You went for the wrestling moves with me? Oh, that's great. No, absolutely. That's one of my biggest weaknesses, I promise. But the collar and elbow tie goes a little bit more like this. Initiate grapple.
The grapple is swapped over. Judas has control now.
And again, I would like to try and throw him into the columns.
And he is going to throw them there. I need 6 standard locations.
Little belly-to-belly suplex action.
Oh, and once again, an incredibly devastating attack.
With a hit to the head, and Kyrus Mod is unconscious.
That's gotta seem familiar to you, Enigmo. Once again, this is the move that put you out.
Yes, part of the problem is I have no peripheral vision. In this mask, I can only see what is directly in front of me.
That would be a disadvantage, yes.
See how...
Where are you? Oh,
Kenny?
Yes, right
Is
here.
it me?
He is unconscious.
I am going to attempt the paradigm shift.
Oh!
And this is going to end for our reigning champ with some underhanded moves by Judas Paradigm with the paradigm shift.
That felt so good, baby. So good. I might not be able to get out of the cockpit for a minute.
Okay,
But at
and
what cost?
maybe we'll cut that feed from Judas for a moment. But once again, the paradigm shift proves devastatingly effective. He's got to feel good about that, given his history with the mob.
What are your thoughts on that match, Enigma?
I like Crazy One more than I like Jerky One.
Well, let's see if he can maintain that wonderful momentum against Prince Akeem.
Thank you again for joining us.
Oh, this is nice. I am young support player. I will win today. AKA the Ghost of Mutasa. Where are we?
Ready to enter the match.
The little crazy one with the hair. I know him. Is he on his feet?
He is on his feet.
I will start by walking graciously up to his face and slapping him with an open fist.
Oh, a show of disrespect from Prince Akeem.
One punch location.
I pity.
Right in the left arm. Looks like he didn't quite get up to the head, but still.
I'll make it later.
Both of those arms of Judas have taken a beating on that Atlas mech.
And we are joined now by the one, the only, Kyrios, the mod. Champ, tough breakout there. What happened?
Well, you know, Paradigm has been on top for a long time. It's not for no reason at all. He's old, but he had a lot of skill, and he's sneaky. So
That was a rather underhanded move.
It was. First time doing a Junkyard match, and but it's all right. No excuses. Next time, it'll be his time. I'll take him out.
Absolutely. Still the champ, still undefeated in single combat.
Still the champ.
Now then, let's see how Judas responds.
Prince Hakeem, I'll make you scream, throw you in garbage.
Screw your tactics.
Once again, going for the garbage toss.
Right on top of the ruined mech of Kyrus Mod. Wow, I need a 6 standard location.
Are you hurt?
Once again, limbs flailing. The prince took some serious damage on that exchange.
Well, lucky for you, fella. I ain't here for you today, Your Highness. Eject.
And Kyrus Mod, ejects, forfeits the match. What insanity!
I mean, an incredible swell of good luck for the prince.
Hey, the prince's neck is nearly unscathed.
Yes, it is very common for commoners to, bow down to the prince, of course.
And that is going to leave quite the obstacle on the field as we are joined by Scott Steele.
Oh, Scott Steele. Once again, what a unique athlete he is.
Scott Steele's lucky to made this far only because it was forfeit of the match. The Prince got lucky. Scott, he's going to get even luckier. I don't think that the Prince can hang out with Scott. Too experienced.
Absolutely. It'll be fascinating to see how these two stand up.
And Scott Steele has the momentum out of the gates. Can he capitalize on the downed Prince Akeem?
Seems like I'm in the catbird seat. I am going to... Hold on. I am going to run over and I want to pick up the mech of the crazy one, Paradigm, and use it like a steel chair to slam it into the
6 standard locations.
Oh, and that is just a fine shot by the great Scott Steele, a veteran who's been in the game nearly as long as I have.
It's true, it's true. Thank you as always for being here, Judas.
Oh, I'm just so glad I could take Mod's seat.
Impressive display today. Can you explain to our audience why you abandoned the match?
I said at the beginning I wasn't here for anyone else. There's nothing at stake except punching him in the mouth, so I did.
Once again, clearly you've got to be gunning for another shot to get your title back.
Well, absolutely, and I'm going to want a Mexican one piece when that happens, aren't I? Vic.
Clearly showing some keen strategy.
Let's see what the downed Prince Akeem can do in response to Scott Steele's devastating attack.
Well, I'll tell you what, the prince slaps like a champ.
Yes, I do. But I am here now, and I am on the ground. So I will grapple at his feet, and I will ding on his pee-pee.
Oh, a modified form of the veteran move that we saw earlier in the match. Let's see how effective the finger flick of doom is today.
Take 1 kick location.
Yeah, I've seen this kid fight before. He's very, very good. He usually leads that flick right into a surprise roll-up. Can end a match in seconds.
Ah, absolutely.
Possibly the most devastating move in all BFF history, baby.
It was a devastating impact.
Oh, a massive strike.
And he keeps the momentum. Again, that psychological effect from the low blow coming into play. Can he capitalize on this momentum?
Can I stand up now?
Oh,
Yes. I
yes.
would love to stand up and do the death rage. I would like to take this elbow and land on his nads with the might of God, the ghost of Mufasa.
Once again, Hakeem really targeting that lower center torso. It's long been thought that there are special sensors in there that cause eject. I don't know if that's real or not, but I can tell you, having been kicked there by a mech before, it is not comfortable. all right?
Absolutely.
It is not comfortable. It's a very painful and psychologically devastating move.
Could possibly even become a mechanic.
You would have to call one. If you take a shot like that to the robo-junk, and it's not something you're getting out of very easy.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
absolutely.
You definitely feel the impact
Shut
all
the
way
fuck
up
up,
in the
Bill.
cockpit.
Now that's
Thanks,
no way
Judas.
to talk to Bill. Come on.
I'm sorry, Bill. I don't know what came over me. The madness. I swear. It's always there, man. It's always there.
Yeah.
I would have hoped that winning the match today would have brought you some respite from that.
Well,
I can see you're working through some things.
I
Judas.
didn't win, Vic. I merely participated
I never
in a very
understood
dominating
how it's
sort of way.
Let's see how Scott Steele can respond to those devastating attacks to his lower regions.
Once again, targeting an extremity to take a big bot down. It's classic strategy, but you've got to respect it from the Prince.
And nobody targets an extremity like the Prince. He has a singular talent for it. You can see the discomforted look on Scott Steele's face right now. He's not looking very happy about where his robo-nuts are.
All of the damage so far to his lower regions.
Jesus, man.
Why does he keep hitting me in my robot junk?
Easy target. Everyone knows Steel's got balls for days.
I will drop kick.
Oh, going for the standing dropkick, a very dangerous maneuver to try and pull off, because not only do you land on your back, but you most often have the other opponent land on their back too. You miss that, you're the one laying down, looking up, saying lucky punch.
Absolutely.
Both are down, and it looks like Prince Hakeem is unconscious
risk
from the hit.
Has paid off
One
today,
standing
folks. Now, if he can get him up into a grapple position, he might be able to pull off Blue Steel.
Absolutely. Always love to see Blue Steel make an appearance.
Yeah, that's very good foreshadowing. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I want to grapple, and then I want to go to the Blue Steel, which I gotta say looks a lot like Conundrums. The Conundrum.
It's almost an identical move, but one does it with the left, and the other one also does it with the left.
With the left.
I think that's a slightly modified Conundrum.
Oh, very
that
much.
that he's made his own.
And this match is over. Prince Hakeem taken down.
Once again, the Blue Steel does the job, and you don't really see Scott Steele on top of many things, but I'm really glad he could come out on top today. He's one of the best guys in the business.
Henri.
It's I know he's probably not going to be getting a push to the top, but him and Henri, they're probably gonna,
Brains of the operative.
probably gonna lose to me in the quarterfinals, man.
Well,
Let's be honest.
Henri in particular is a BFF fan favorite, so you love to see one of the good guys get a win.
Man, it's a stuffed hedgehog, man, and I think we can all agree that's crazy.
Yes, that's the crazy thing here.
That's
Jesus, Bill, your voice is like nails on a chalkboard, baby. You need to just keep it down a little bit. My ears, brother, my ears. I can't believe it. For the first time in BFF history, we have Scott Steele on top of an elimination match.
no one could have called that one.
That's
I
just
knew
the
he
sort
had it in him.
That's just the sort of unpredictable action you can always expect here on Saturday Night Robot Fights.
Yeah, well,
I suppose that'll be it for our broadcast for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have ourselves a winner of this gauntlet match here in the Junkyard. The surprising victory by Scott Steele. Let's cut to the podcast and see what Scott has to say.
Coming after you.
I am Mr. Monahan. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Now, next up, it's a title shot. I've been taking bumps in this organization for too long not to finally get a title shot. I know you probably won't give me one because I'm Scott Steele after all. But one of these days, I will be everyone's champion. Oh, I know. I'm already Henri's champion. Steele out.
And a touching message from Henri. Wow. You like to see competitors grab that solid steel ring. Brought to you, of course, by Solid Steel.
Absolutely. And I think maybe he does deserve that title shot. I think the fans out here, they agree with me. I think Scott Steele should get a title shot at the next Saturday Night Robot Fights. Anybody disagree with me on that?
I disagree. No, give him a title shot.
Give him the shot. I mean, if only we could somehow write a letter to the powers that be and let them know that somebody's earned their way to the top.
Well, this is one
Knew
of
you
those
had it in
things-
it, baby. I'll see you later.
Absolutely.
Wow.
We here at BFF are always trying to give you the best action we can provide. And right now, that seems like Scott Steele getting his shot at the champ.
I want to thank all you fans for joining us for Saturday Night Robot Fights. This has been another wonderful broadcast from the BFF, the premier in mech sports entertainment. I hope you all join us all for our next show when we put on even more of a spectacle for you to see.
And that, I guarantee.
Thank you, and good night.